Wisdom is born into this body. In fact, wisdom is this body. But this wisdom comes up against this identity, this I. And this I is mind. And mind says to this wisdom, to this body, I will trade you this wisdom for superintelligence. As a human, you can learn so many things. You become so much intelligent. Wisdom is in much doubt for the first time, because wisdom never fluctuates, you see. Intelligence comes and goes. Wisdom is always here, always managing a perfect existence. Wisdom questions this mind, but mind is everywhere. Parents are appearing as mind. At some point they were wisdom, but now they've taken on this identity, and everywhere you look, this intelligence is calling on you. Come here, come, see what intelligence is, and if you don't like it, we can trade back. And that's the whole journey of this war between wisdom and intelligence. Intelligence is, I want more. I want to learn. I want to become. I want to experience. I want to taste, touch. I want to create. I want to improve. I want to be kind. Wisdom is, I have all these attributes. These attributes come naturally through this wise body, through this wisdom that I am. Wanting means you don't have it. Having it means you don't have to do anything, become anything, experience anything. Because you're born into this wisdom, as this wisdom, and everything in its purest sense, as it is seen as wisdom. No one can experience being pure wisdom in this world that we live in this universe that we humanly created through this powerful mind of intelligence. But the wise sees beyond intelligence. But the intelligence masks this wisdom now. You see, the mind has negotiated and told lies. No. Like a god, you wanted it. You were not happy with your wisdom. You were not happy with what you are, so I'm going to make it so difficult for you to get your wisdom back. And you don't have to do anything, because intelligence is man-made. It's ideas, concepts built up into ways, structures, organized, planning, time. Intelligence is self-destructive. And it self-destructs when the body dies, and the body laughs and says, oh, my God, I wasted all that life looking everywhere when really I was the wisest. This I. Before this mini I was born, I was truly wisdom. And in this birth, I took this wisdom as I was with myself, and I foolishly traded it. How to overcome intelligence, you see. Just deny it. It doesn't exist. Nothing exists. Look at your body now. Ask your body, do I have COVID-19? Do I have tuberculosis? Do I have illness? Do I have lesser than any other body? And the body says, you're perfect. I am perfect. Because nothing exists through identities and names. If something comes that overpowers this body, so be it. Because that will be God. That will be consciousness saying time's up. The body doesn't believe in hope. The body has. It has everything in its power to overcome what it's meant to overcome. It also has the power to overcome intelligence. That's why awakening and enlightenment is so difficult. Because it's an idea that's been put in by mind to say, if you want to go back to that wise old boring ways, you're going to have to work hard. And this super intelligent mind becomes that dominant one. But all the time, the wisdom, the body is saying, you don't frighten me, mind. You don't frighten anything. Because I am here to be here. I am here in God's way. God protects this body, this wisdom that lies within it. And it will decide its destiny. Even if this body goes, the wise one inside remains here. But superintelligence does not remain. Any type of intelligence does not remain. It dies with this overprotected body. That's what we're doing now. You see, we're overprotecting something that is so wise. It doesn't need that protection. Yes, let's put some sort of vaccine for this flu in case I get it. And body says, you won't get it. If you get it, I will overcome it. Trust, accept, and have faith. The body is the wise, the one that dwells in the body, knows nothing but wisdom. But the mind, when it veils, overcomes, negotiates through human states of mistrust, pretense, ideas, questions, answers. Isn't this boredom? To spend their whole life in this body, in wisdom, with everything you have, wanting, like a poor me. I want to be a king. And on your body's deathbed, something says, I was always a king. I didn't have that crown, that throne, but I had everything that I needed. And stupidly I wanted more. I wanted to change, improve. I wanted to be kind, when kindness was always oozing from me. Every state that you try and get is already within you. And in its purest state, when you trust it to come out when it wants to come out, and God and consciousness ease it out in a pure, transcendental, translucent way, you realize I have everything. I am omnipotent. I am omnipresent. I am untouchable, untarnished, undeniable love. Trust your body. Nothing exists and everything exists when mind says it exists. But in that state between, when your attention is only on yourself, not your body self, but your whole self, your universal self, this pure, immortal wisdom that you are. It's simply an idea and a belief that you are lesser, that you are this insignificant person having to trust others about your body, about what you can do with your body, where you can go with your body. Your body goes on its own. There is no controller. Mind is simply flapping about, trying to gain control over itself. There is no conspiracy. There is only a ridiculous, foolish mind that thinks and thinks and overthinks and overthinks until it creates viruses within itself. It creates illness within itself. And what's affected? That poor body. That poor body that on its own is saving you every moment, working tirelessly. An immune system, super wisdom, super intelligence. It's just an idea. It's just a way of taking your mind away from your body, taking your mind away from yourself, taking your mind and breaking it into pieces of many thoughts when there's only really one thought. I am here. What else is there to know? What else is there to want? What else is there to be? There is only me being here. And in this presence of being here, the moment will pay gratitude to you. That moment being God, consciousness, Brahman, whatever you want to name it, is always looking out for your body. It is no time for your mind and your games and your pretend life. You are pure life, and you know it. So stop this game. Refuse this intelligence. Say to this mind, it's over. You've been rumbled. Time's up. I'm awakened. I'm awake and I will never fall asleep again, because wisdom never moves, never fluctuates, never changes, never wants. Wisdom is myself. And everything that is seen is myself, as it is. In God's name, I am here as that. I am.